People forget that. Like, we've now introduced 3 straight budgets that are smaller than the year before. I've actually decreased the size of budget.
As lawmakers continue to search for solutions to the state's budget crisis, Governor Wes Moore is touting the work he has done in previous years.
Fox 45's Mackenzie Frost joins us live in Annapolis to break down the latest claims from the governor and what it means for your wallet. Mackenzie?
Governor Wes Moore says he has not raised property taxes in the state since he took office, and that's true. But taxpayer watchdogs say that doesn't mean that his administration hasn't forced Marylanders to dig into their wallets and pay even more.
During a town hall hosted by Baltimore Sun co-owner Armstrong Williams, the issue of Maryland's ballooning budget deficit was brought up, and Governor Wes Moore pointing to what he has not done while leading the state.
If you're looking at property taxes, we're proud of the fact that this is the 3rd year in a row during my entire administration that we have introduced a budget that has no increases in property taxes.
Noting the financial pinch is felt by many, and he's looking to offset that burden.
Because we understand that you are not going to, especially at a time like now, where we are so focused, and I'm so focused, on making sure we can decrease the economic strain that's sitting on middle-class families.
That's not something you should take credit for.
David Williams, president of the Taxpayers Protection Alliance, says while property taxes may not have gone up in the last 3 years, the governor has not balked at tax and fee hikes. Governor Moore and Democrats in Annapolis often say their revenue generators are targeted fee and tax increases.
These aren't targeted tax increases. They're targeted towards the middle and lower income folks in Maryland.
Last budget year, the General Assembly passed a slew of new taxes and fees. Vehicle registration fees increased, a $125 electric vehicle surcharge, a 75-cent rideshare fee, tobacco tax increases, totaling about $350 million in more tax revenue and $80 million in new fees. For this budget year, Governor Moore is proposing tax cuts for 2/3 of Marylanders, eliminating itemized income tax deductions and raising taxes on wealthy Marylanders. But he's also calling for doubling the sports wagering tax, hiking up the cannabis tax rate by 60%. Other increases being floated by lawmakers include Amazon delivery fees and a 2-cent per ounce fee on sugary drinks.
So no matter what the governor does with tax reform, his legacy is going to be that people are paying more for the same services.
Taxes and fees are not new to Maryland politics, though. Governor Moore's predecessor, Larry Hogan, bested Anthony Brown by hammering the now infamous rain tax campaign slogans. Brown was lieutenant governor for Martin O'Malley, who increased income taxes to the current level to deal with structural deficits. A study from Wallet Hub in April 2024 ranks Maryland 13th for tax burdens in the country. And that ranking does not include those targeted fees that often make it into the final budgets. Governor Moore maintains his goal is to grow the economy, invest in growth industries, and help middle-class families. But Williams says raising taxes and fees is not the way to do it.
People will leave the state if their taxes get too high.
Right now, it's clear that there is not a simple solution to the budget crisis. We learned on Tuesday the Senate president said that there is an agreement with the House to delay the transfer of the budget over to the Senate until after the continuing resolution is finalized in Washington. So many of the decisions that lawmakers here in Maryland have to make rely on what happens on Capitol Hill, and it's unclear when this budget will be finalized. However, every indication is saying that this could come down to the wire in the final days of session. In the State House, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.